Hello and welcome to another video of Archons Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Archon characters. So as you can see here, we are in the Spiral Abyss. We're trying to attempt the floor number 9 with, I think it's the first time maybe that we're trying to do it with our upgraded Archons. They're all max levels, you can see here, they're all level 90. And what I'm trying to do is trying to split them into two major teams, as I was mentioning before in the previous videos. The first one is going to contain only Nahida and Raiden Shogun. The idea there is to try to get some Electro and Dendro reactions that I think is going to be overpowered, but we need to be really careful because we cannot heal ourselves in here. So we should try to avoid getting killed basically, and try to do as much damage in a smaller time that we can. And you can see that we're doing a lot of damage and they're dying really fast. So this is working fine. Then the second one, the idea is like also to do it like really fast because although these ones they have the best DPS potential, especially having Raiden Shogun and Nahida, the other side is going to be more problematic because we only have Venti, that Venti is our main DPS, and then we have Furina that is actually built as a healer. So although we have sustain and we're not going to be able, we're not going to get killed, we barely have any damage done. So that's going to take more time than this first stage, for example, this first half. And so we can try to see if we can get 3 stars on them and see if that's enough. If not, we might need to get a little bit stronger. That could be farming more artifacts or level up talents and other things that we can do. So it seems that it's going kind of well. The good thing is we can group them, although not all of the characters or all the enemies that we have can be grouped in this case, for example. But it's going fine. I don't know how it's going to work for the next floors, for example, because I know they increase difficulty. But in here we have, at least we're like over level. They're level 72, we're level 90. So I'm really hoping to actually get the 3 stars in all of them. So it will be 5 minutes on this side and it's almost done. So at least this first chamber I think is going to be doable. We will see if we can get 9 stars in this floor. And I think that's something that we never did before, so it means like we're actually getting power or we're actually increasing our damage while we upgrade our character. So that's something great to see during this time. So it's actually giving more enthusiasm on still building our characters and try to farm for better artifacts, better weapons, better constellations, better talents. So these ones, they need a lot of Electro, that's a good thing. I don't think Dendro is going to do much, but at least we were able to get some cores over there, so maybe we can get some Hyper Plumes at some point. Let's see if we can break the shields. I think that's the most annoying part for us. And I remember that these enemies killed us last time, so it means like we're actually doing more damage than before and we are like better suited up to defeat them. I don't even remember if we have Nahida last time we attempted this. So that could be the reason why we're doing more damage is because we have an extra Archon. I need to go back and check when was the last time we tried to defeat the Spiral Abyss and see if that's actually with or without the 4 Archons that we have right now. I believe this is going to be super easy if we get a Pyro Archon, for example, because it's going to be super easy to break the shields. But unfortunately we don't have that, and this is the only thing that we can get for the moment. So this one's going to is taking more than what I was expecting. So maybe we don't get the 3 stars. The other thing is like we still have another round of enemies to go, and then we have the second half. So it's going to depend on a lot of things. How easy the enemies are to damage. Oh my god, for Nahida it's really damaged. So that could be terrible for us. I wish we can get the healing in the next round, in the next chamber, and see if we can do that. Okay, we have smaller enemies in here. That's a good thing. We have the robots that are doing a lot of damage. Is that a Pyro one or Electro? Neither of them. It's a Cryo one. Okay. I don't know if that's going to be good for us. We're doing a lot of damage, so that's a good thing, with especially Raiden Shogun's ultimate. I think she's not even built as a Elemental Mastery. I think she's still built as a energy recharge, especially having the catch and everything. So we don't expect crazy reactions with Dendro, but Nahida is doing a lot of damage with Dendro, so I'm kind of happy about that. Quicken. No, maybe she's built a EM. I need to check my build. So this is the last. Perfect. We're on the other side. So we have, I would say, 2 minutes and something to actually get the 3 stars. There are 9 enemies. The good thing is they're pyro, so then we have the advantage of the element. That's a good thing. Oh, we're not able to swirl the Hydra. That's a shame. But we're able to group them up, so that's great. This means that it's going to be easier than the other side. Let's see if we can actually break the shields. Yes. So then we have 4 more enemies. And they're all small enemies. Oh no, there's a big one over there. So yeah, I think it's doable. We're able to do this in like 2 minutes, I hope. We only have 2 more enemies left. We're not doing much damage to the machines, basically. That's a shame. I think they don't take much elemental damage. Ooh, that hurt. I wonder if I should use Furina to heal, or we should, yes. So I should heal our characters before we move to the next stage, because we have like a minute and a half. So I think it's going to be good enough time to move to the next one. And it's better if our characters are healed up. So yes, we're able to get 3 stars in this second chamber. Let's go to a third one and see if this one's easier. What I found before is that always the third chamber is easier or have less enemies. Oh, for a moment I thought it was the one that we need to protect. The monolith, but it's not. I think it's giving them some aura. Electro? Hydro, maybe? I don't know. Okay, 2 gone. Ooh, a Mirror Maiden. That's going to be hard for us. I think I should focus on her because like I know that she's really powerful. Let's see if we miss our ultimate. That sucks. And Nahida's almost dead. Oh my god. Come on, come on. Yes! Okay, that was good. So now we need to... I didn't pay attention to the time. I was scared of the maiden, basically. We have to do 2 more minutes and defeat 3 enemies. I think that's doable. I don't know how efficient are we going to be with those enemies. I know that this was terrible when we only have Furina, because we couldn't do much damage by ourselves. But now we have 2 Archons in here, so then it's going better. Oh, we didn't kill the Fatui. But I think it's doable. Yeah, we can do it. Okay, so that means that we are strong enough to actually do 3 stars in the Spiral Abyss. So that's great. Floor 9 is completed. I don't think it's going to do well in the next ones, but we can try that later, maybe. So great, we're able to get 3 floors. Sorry, floor 9 with 9 stars, 3 stars on each part of it. So you can actually tell that I'm kind of behind with these videos, because I don't remember when this event happened. I think it was like a long time ago. But it's another event that we can use our Archons to actually do damage, so then I'm taking this and actually trying to showcase it. I know that some of them was easier than others. I don't think I got the 3 stars in all of them, but that's something I don't care. I want the Primogens, that's the main goal of these. Especially things that I need to start farming right now are Primogens for new wishes, and also crowns, because we need to get all the crowns that we can, so we can do 10, 10, 10 in our characters. And I think that would be accomplished for me to have all the Archons with all the abilities in crowned at 10 level. Although I know that, for example, some normal attacks are not important for different characters, for example, Raiden Shogun, or I think Furina. What I believe is that if we want to only build Archon characters, I think it's going to be really interesting to actually max them out. Because we don't have any other characters that we can spend all the resources on. So especially the books, for example, right now all my characters are level 90, so then the next books that I'm going to get are only going to go for new Archons, for example, and nothing else. So this idea of trying to max level all our characters and try to upgrade their talents, their signature weapons, their constellations, that would be kind of like fine for us. And I think that's something I would like to invest my resources into it. Maybe I should start also leveling up other characters to get maybe some standard banner wishes. I don't think that's important right now, but maybe when we level up all our characters, then that would be a good idea to use it, because we will not have anything to do. Especially after we get Zhongli and after we get the Pyro Archon. So I would say like during the last part of the Pyro Nation, then we're going to have a lot of resources that we cannot use, and then we can use that to actually level up our different characters or other characters that we cannot use, but we can get the wishes from them. So it's something to have in mind. And the other thing I was thinking is trying to have in mind, or maybe do a priority list on which constellation should I go for, or which weapons should I go for, and what things should I do. Sometimes I know that some weapons are not the best, or the signature weapons are not the best for the characters, and I know that some other weapons might be better. So maybe thinking on that would be kind of like a good way to actually think about it. And instead of pulling, for example, for venti weapon, we can pull for Yelan or any other bow character that has a really strong bow, and maybe think about that, and that could be better for our account and for the damage that we can do. So this is going really well, I have to say. It's not going to be a hard challenge, but I know that there are other different quests that we need to do, or at least these little events that we have to do where we need to use only specific characters. That those are the hardest ones for me, especially because when they limit you and you cannot use any Archon, that's terrible, because those are lost primogens and lost resources, and that happened to me a lot before. But I think that these small ones, I think they're kind of like easy to do. So we will see what happens in the next ones, if we have any good event or not, and what we're going to do. I hope we don't get anything that requires co-op, because I was really bad with the co-op in the Lantern Rite event. So I want to revive this again, and especially maybe if I have to do co-op, I would not try to do them. Maybe I skip them, because it's a lot of like a pain. And we don't actually need that many resources. The only thing I'm concerned about is to try to get crowns. But again, there are some crowns that I haven't even got that are from Dragonspine, for example. I haven't got the crowns over there. Or even from Inazuma tree or different things. So that will be something we can actually try to do. I think that also we have to do the chasm. I don't think I want to do the chasm right now, because we need to get at least a claymore or at least Zhongli to break some of the stones, but at least it's something that we can actually do. So here it is. We can do, we can level our first talent to level 10. I think I have enough resources to do for all of them. Maybe I'm wrong, but here's our second 10. It's the first time we're crowning characters in this account, and I was able to get at least one for each, and I think it's the main talent that I want to level up. But as you can see, we have one more to do. We have maybe 2 extra crowns, so we can try to, oh no, we have 3 extra crowns. So then we can try to actually level up other talents. Some of them are more level up than others, so then it's going to be great for us. And the other thing I've been doing is to try to farm for different sets. And I think I have a set for Venti as a main DPS when he plays with Furina, to use that status of attack set. Is not full or max level up, because I don't have enough artifacts, but at least we can see that I have a full set on Venti of the Iridescent Banner. I might want to change my circlet. I think my critical rate to critical damage percentage is not properly balanced. Yeah, see, we have 148 and 14. So maybe I will go to a crit rate circlet and see if we can level up that one and see what do we get. I'm not really interested on the secondary stats. I think Elemental Mastery could be great, but at the same time, I'm not going to become crazy mad if I don't get what I need. As you can see here, we don't have anything to level it up, so I might use the critical rate one to actually see if we can, critical damage one to see if we can actually level it up. Oh, we got a 2 times bonus, and nothing went to Elemental Mastery, but okay, that was terrible, but at least we are more balanced now. We are 45, 86. What about Furina? So we have her in her set, and so we're able to get a critical rate, HP, attack, of course, and then we got HP and HP. So the one that's outside of the set is the, we got a Hydro one, yes. So the one that's Oh, and critical rate. Okay. I thought it was HP, HP, HP. Oh my god, we have a lot of critical rate. Maybe we should work on that. Maybe we should get something with critical damage. I don't have anything built. So maybe it's going to stay like that until we get something better. Radiant Shogun is now in her EM set, so that's great. She doesn't have a good critical rate, critical damage, and the only thing that's missing is that we don't have a good Elemental Mastery polearm. So that's something I'm actually thinking if I should pull it or not, or try to get it or not. Especially dragons, I think it's Dragon's Bane. So again, we have EM, EM, EM. That's a whole EM build. And that's the main goal of this type of build, to try to do with Nahida. And we have then Nahida, that she's again in her set. And she's having, I think it's energy recharge. No, it's not energy recharge. It's elemental mastery. Yes, it's danger damage, and then it's critical rate or critical damage. I don't remember which one, but I was thinking if I should do this or if I should do EM, EM, EM. I think her EM is not a problem. She has some like 600 or 700 EM, so then I think that's enough. Especially about the bonus that she gets. And then the other thing is that our main EM is Radiant Shogun. So something I realized is that actually Dragon's Bane is on the Wishing Banner. So I think it's worth to try to pull it. I know that we can, like, the worst thing that can happen is we can get a sword, a 5-star sword, or a 5-star claymore. And especially the claymore is going to be useless. I know the sword is also going to be useless, but the claymore could be worse because I don't have any claymore Archon. But we can try to see how many wishes we need. It's the first time I'm pulling for the weapon banner, so PT 0 basically. But let's see what we get in this first temple. Ice Perception. Oh my god, no. Okay, 20 wishes. Okay, good. It's not a gold. Oh my god, we got it. Oh, okay, that's great. So we didn't have to lose many Primogens, and we didn't have to lose our 50 or get a weapon that we don't need. So we actually got the Elemental Mastery weapon, so we can actually try to see if we can update this. I don't know if I have all the materials to actually level it up, but that means that we can get more Elemental Mastery for Radiant Shogun that we were lacking using the catch. So now it's level 20. Let's see if I need to farm the materials and if the domain is open. Okay, we have the materials for that one. Let's see. We're going for level 40. That's a lot of EM. That's great. And we have materials. I wonder if this is something I farmed before. I don't think so. Probably something that I got from different events that you don't even use because we don't have that many weapons. So we can do level 60. I hope we can do more than that. That's a lot of EM. That's great. Yes, we can do one more, I think. Okay, I think it's going to be level 80. I don't think I have more resources of that. Sorry, level 70. But that's great. Yes, we don't have that. Let's see if we can craft some things. Maybe we have some hidden things to craft. No, we have only 2. I don't think that's enough. Okay, we might need to go back to that in the future. Oh my god, we have so many of these ones. So that's not going to be a problem. So the main problem is trying to get the materials from the domains, but that's great. We have an EM weapon to fill our EM build with for Radiant Shogun. So now we should try again the Spiral Abyss and see if we got stronger with this EM build. Maybe we should try to level up also Venti's set, so it goes with the one that's furina, or at least the one that is in also the furina's kit domain, and try to see if they work together with this removal of attacks. But I think this is going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you really like it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.